Hi everybody, you have fallen to Plan X, reviewing everything that is awesome, and I do mean awesome in gaming. So this is Shadowrun. We are in an interesting scenario. We're helping Coyote rescue this guy that she knew. And we're running into this problem where all of a sudden we have net access and we don't want to give it up. So we're trying to get past these two blocks in order to get into this central processing unit. So I want to know what's inside of it because I'm a hacker. So let's see if we can get data node control. I might have to take out the ICs before I can do that, which I'm basically doing just by hacking them. And then I can get a hold of whatever this is. Better than life database management. Gently wind down the puppets. Okay, so there were two different ways to wind down the puppets, and this was the second one. When I first walked in, I thought that there was only the one. But it turns out that you can actually go through and hack the second database and take them down. So in the last one I died, ironically I was standing right by this, where I could have, gone in and done that. Unfortunately, it takes me out of combat. So Paco and Coyote and so on keep on fighting, but they shut down the database from the other terminal, from the main terminal. You eject the BTL Gino's been riding. He gasps suddenly and his eyes flutter open. He looks confused, worse than the other chip heads you've seen. So they use these for euphoria. It gives you like a little VR dream. And you just jack the chip right into your head. His lips are white and chapped, his eyes sunk into his head, there's vomit on his shirt and sweat on his forehead. When he speaks, his words are slurred, he's burnt. The hell who slotted me out? It's fragging slotted me out. Gino, it's Carla. Slot me back in. I don't want to be here anymore. He looks around the room angrily. His hand reaches for his implant. Coyote grabs his wrist. Gino, no. Gino wrenches his wrist from Coyote's grasp and staggers back. He reaches under his shirt and pulls out a gun. Coyote watches him, horrified with tears in his eyes. Take it easy. We're backing off. What's wrong with you people? We're trying to help you. This is how you help me? Look at this place. Look at me. Looks around the squalor of the room, then glimpses his own reflection in the machinery. Look at me. There are drugs that can help you. You can go slow. Put the gun down and come with us. You don't get it. You don't understand what it's like out here. I'm naked. I gotta slot in and get away. You're not gonna stop me. I'll kill you first. Gino. Turns around and attacks us. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. He was totally zoned. You had no choice. I'm not stopping. Not now or ever. She looks at Paco, back at you, the angel of death. A real rain is coming to Seattle, and it's gonna wash the scum off the streets. I'm gonna burn every motherfragging BTL shop in the sprawl until they're gone. Every motherfragging one. So you're in the future, obviously, and they really took it to an extreme. Looking for trouble. Shannon's plan is the best you've got to find out more about the Ripper. But getting back into the warehouse is going to require some support in case the truck hits the fan. The seamstress's union will have exactly what you need, a fixer. Finding this necessary middleman and deal brokers key to most plans involving Shadowrunners. Good fixers worth the yen. It's their job to have the contacts and know who's good at what. They'll put together a team you need. Magical sports, street samurai, Nova hot decker. I'm a decker, so I don't need that. That was me jacking in and then completing that fight that I had lost previously. Running the shadows is a life or death gamble. It pays to hire the best Shadowrunners you can. So we head back to the seamstresses union, which is a former hooking zone that they turned into a bar and kind of leveled up. So we're going to continue following the leads that we have on the Ripper, who's a serial killer. He killed our friend Sam. Sam left us a very large reward if we do find his killer. He always kind of knew someone was after him, but he winds up getting taken down by this criminal. Why is the bar so empty? It doesn't get much action in the early afternoon. Miss Sinful's Miss Kabuta. It's a touristful thing. They like her to have a naughty name. Cody's cleaning the back bar. Delilah's in his usual place. Bartlett's here. Don't think you've met him. John Bartlett, big presence. At the end of the bar, he's in the biz connected. That guy's still bothering you. I mean, Shane? He hasn't been around since last time. He was so persistent. I guess he finally got the message. So you're getting kind of attached to these characters. As you investigate Sam's death, you flew out to Seattle to see what was going on, because kind of nothing was going on in your life as well. The lady was shaken. Little this, little that. You looked around, a whole lot of shaking going on. I hear that, Ome. I might have something for you. You got the yen. Time is money, I'm listening. Ever heard of Nephilim Network? Of course you have. An in-the-know lady like you has to have heard of the premier merc team out there. If you say so. We're a tight unit. Costs a bit more than common rabble, but we're worth it. Okay, so he's a mover and shaker. He's a merc unit. Probably who we're going to get hooked up with when we go back in and try to take out... we need to get in touch with this girl who has more information on Sam. We also need to get into a airport where they have some information on what the Ripper's been up to. At a glance, you can tell Sam's sister Jessica is different from a different world, the opposite of Sam in almost every way. Her suit is tailored, her eyes are sharp, and her style exudes authority. So he had a twin, and this is her. It's Jessica Watts. And you are the jerk. I'm looking at your brother's death. My friends called me the jerk, and I counted Sam amongst them. That's funny, I didn't think Sam had any new friends. I mean, he was an interesting character. A little bit, he hit the skids pretty hard, and then he'd get back up and run jobs. Friendship is defined a little differently in Shadow. I suppose it would have to be. So you're the one who I was told about over the phone? A woman who called herself Coyote contacted me this morning and informed me my brother was dead, and I should come to this place and speak to somebody about an investigation. I'm hoping you can help me get to the bottom of this. I don't know what use I'll be. Can you answer a few questions? She froze her brow regarding you critically. You're not with the police, are you? Figure that all out yourself? No, I'm not. Is that a problem? It's just I don't want anyone else getting hurt on account of my brother. Lone Star, professional, not the ones I've seen. Surely there's an official police investigation. Why not let the professionals handle it? I think they can use all the help they can get. You must have better things to do than waste time searching for whoever killed my low-life brother. This kind of paid a few things I'd rather. First, my Sam was my friend. Second, I'm being paid for my trouble. Someone's paying you? I find it hard to believe someone who really knew Sam would put up the money. Who is it? Sam. I'm afraid... Actually, Sam hired me himself. I don't understand. It's called a dead man switch. It's triggered when he died. Am I to believe my drunken thought of a brother hired you to find the person who killed him after he died? Her boardroom mask drops momentarily, and in the sigh, she reveals a brief glimpse of real emotion. I left Seattle to get away from Sam and his bullshit. Now I'm back, he's dead, and I still have to deal with him. Listen to me, the jerk. You seem like a decent person. I'm trying to move on with my life. Our mother was killed last year, and Sam was Sam, you know? I worked so hard to put my family issues behind me. I don't want to see this drag on. I'm closing in. You're not asking me to quit. I would love nothing more than to give you closure. I appreciate that, but I think I prefer just let it be. No one else needs to get hurt. And the street's honor still means something. Sam's paying $100,000. He's on my back when he needed him. I can't walk away from this. We were talking about the same man? He was worthless. Never mind. I can see you're not going to let this go. I respect your honoring my brother's memory in your own way. I hope you can understand how emotional this is for me. Maybe you can do things that the police can't. Maybe I can help. What do you need from me? It was last time you saw him. It's been ages. Bartender remember you Sam complaining about you. I don't know what to say. He dwelled in the past when he was in his cups. We certainly argued when we were younger. I'm going to overlook the implied accusation and tell you I was at the fundraiser all evening. Sam had many enemies. Sam's biggest enemy was Sam. And your brother close. I made my feelings about Sam pretty clear. Sounds like you hated him. I suppose I came to hate him. Yeah, that's largely how I felt. Jessica takes a photo of them as children. It says, oh, it might sting her. Where'd you find this? In his bunk. Can't believe he kept it. Some of the few possessions he had. What happened between the two of you? Things were different. We were a family. After our father died, things began to change. Couldn't go back to new normal with our dad around. We would always reassure you in order to our lives, but after that everything got mixed up. Never really appreciate the importance of the person in your life till they're gone. Morris plays across her eyes, steals herself and tells her rest. Sam tried to be the man of the house, he really did. He couldn't handle it, and pretty soon he'd spent every dime of our father's life insurance. With Mom working 2-3 jobs, he spent all her money too. Can't stand the way he abused her trust, and I just had to leave. She holds the photo forward, one part of her ready to relinquish it along with the past, the other looking to hold on to both. Can I keep this? Sure. Tell me about your mom and her death. She was devout Catholic. I don't think it's an exaggeration to say she sacrificed her life for Sam and me. Turned a blind eye to what Sam was becoming. Refused to acknowledge this downward slide. After we left it, we drifted further and further apart. Where were you living before we moved back here? Hell free. What brought you down there? It was less what brought me there than what made me leave here. I felt lost in Seattle, so I moved to California to see if I could find myself. While I was there, I developed a whole new outlook on life, a vision for the world, what the world could become, and I came back here to make it happen. Taking up enough of your time. Thank you, Miss Watts. I need to get back to the office. You know I'm reinterring my mother's body tomorrow, and I'm arranging to have Sam buried with her. The funeral's tomorrow at Our Lady Blessed Sacrament, 7 o'clock. You're more than welcome. Thanks. Bye. I hope you find what you're looking for and stay safe. Cool. So I gained some karma. I got some, landscape on what's going on, but not a whole lot else. So we're going to have to figure out where to go next. It should tell me, talk to the fixer, Mr. Delilah, what I'm doing at all times. So if I ever forget, it's right there in my notebook. It kind of keeps you steady on your Shadowruns, because we do take breaks in between them. So I can go back downstairs and pick up some gear, but I've got Mr. Delilah to hook me up with a crew. If you're talking to me, there's business transact, am I right? That's right. You're a smart lady. What can I do for you, smart lady? I need a crew. You got Scratch? You plan to pay me out of your earnings. It cost me. For your speed, hired help will run you about $1,200 a head. Start taking on tougher jobs. More experienced a runner, higher the rates. Pay the runners up front. Let's see them. Who do I got? Ben's the Willow. I've got an Adept. Got a Shaman already. I'm a Decker. Use like a Rigger or a Mage. Samurai. We don't have room. So what do we need? A Samurai or a Rigger? Probably a Samurai. I need a Bruiser pretty bad. Tamesonair, Tusser, Full Monte, or Isalka. Alright. Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. So we'll pick them up. We're going to bounce to the NTSB warehouse and try and break back in. So I'm going to go ahead and cut it here. You return to the docks to meet Shannon Half-Sky. Although the Ripper's latest victim was her brother, Shannon appears cool and professional, consummate runner by birth, if not by trade. She can get the job done. Hopefully one of her spirits in this place can point you towards the Ripper. Dealing with spirits can be tricky when they deliver. It's pure platinum. It doesn't have to be an Amerindin shaman to summon and control them. Anyone with magic talent can do it. Shannon seems to have a connection. So you approach the gate, you know something's not right. The docks are already strange and uncomfortable. They trigger the need for caution. Okay, so let's see. Do I have anything better than any of this? Combat stim, equipment in my stash. I got a street sweeper. Got my deck. I can put a health pack in. It's already equipped. I can add my machete so that I don't have, if I go hand to hand, if I do run out of ammo, I can actually hit somebody. And then you just autosave and drop into combat. Link in the description below if you want to play along. It's an awesome modular. If you've never done it, it's great. So definitely do. You can level up the way that you do in Mass Effect if you've ever seen that. It gives you extra combat skills and that sort of thing. So it's very customizable. Really just an interesting, fun, exciting ride, So I would definitely recommend it. 2 thumbs. 2 thumbs way up. I think I might just run myself out of karma. And then bounce up out of here. I can always save afterwards. Doesn't look like it's going to let me get into anything that's not my proficiencies, so we're out of karma anyways. Link in the description below for Gamer Grind, Gamer Coffee shipped to your door. Also for the game, you can get your logo put on merch or support the Pirate Queen. We love you guys, We love when you pimp out our stuff. Also down there is coffee, KOFI. Buy this chick a coffee, $1, make me smile. I guess there's something worth a bit of coin left in any chance we can sneak past. Been doing regular patrols, so we're gonna have to bust back in there. Looks like it got broken into, and there's some sort of a fight waiting us almost immediately. Also down there, besides coffee, is Patreon. So if you like this sort of thing where we're going through and helping out indie, scouring the arts, we find a lot of good artwork, cover, sci-fi, that sort of thing. You can support us there monthly. I mean, or like I said, you just pick up a coffee for us. But the most important thing is to subscribe. So that is right there, and that's always free. Definitely do that. It's a lot of fun. Hold on, let me save here. Either this block is off limits. Are you listening? Really, guy? I'm good hanging enough. Maybe she was lying. Told me to jam all the Lone Star channels. So I managed to cruise my way through this. I gotta keep Shannon alive as one of them. It doesn't look like it's gonna let me save again, so I'm gonna have to karma again. That's fine. Smash the subscribe button. Smash it. Hit the bell and it'll show you a little thumbnail. So if you're following our Shadowrun, it does a lot of fun. If you've never been around D&D, it's a great intro to it. If you have, it's a great blast from the past. They took you into the future instead of doing a dungeon run. You get to run the streets of cities and so on. We mutated along with our, cybernetic improvements and our technological improvements and so on. Really an interesting run. We love you guys. We love that you're always along for the ride. We'll see you in the next video.